Back to Sports Corner. I'm joined now by fan favorite and senior basketball player Brian Frank. Brian, thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
So you are the fan favorite. People chant your name all the time to come in, typically late in games, but you're starting tomorrow night, senior night. So what's that going to be like for you?
It's going to be interesting. You know, I'm kind of curious as to what they're going to chant before the game because I'm starting. So, but you know, it's really an honor, and I'm really excited to do it. So, you know, it's going to be fun.
So as far as this class, I mean, obviously Chris has not been here for very long. This is only his second season. So what are you going to take away? What's so special about this class of seniors?
You know, definitely Randall's achievement, you know, all-time leading three-point shooter. That's probably the biggest deal that's happened for our senior class. But, you know, Chris has been a workhorse his 2 years here. So, you know, really the two of them together, you know, we really want to put something special together for them. Especially Randall, you know, going out as the all-time leading three-point shooter. That's a, you know, I can't say it enough how big of a deal that is. So, you know, the better we do for them, I think it's the more proud I'll be of being a senior with them.
Now, you guys have won 6 of 8. Now, you had a bit of a rough patch early on in the season, but it seems like you're peaking at the right time. And the only way for you guys to get into the NCAA tournament is to win the MAC tournament, which you guys haven't done in a while. So what are you going to have to do to get past teams like Akron, OU, teams that have given you problems lately?
Well, you know, they've proven to be beatable. That's for sure. So I think what we need to do is we need to have a complete game when we play them. I think the 3 times we played Akron and Ohio, you know, we haven't been 100% there. We haven't really been able to put everything together and have every player show up at the right time. So I think if we have a complete game, you know, the sky's the limit. You know, I think there's 3 teams that can easily make the NCAA tournament in the MAC, and that's Akron, Ohio, and us. You know, I don't think in a neutral court setting that anybody else can really knock us off if we're playing up to our potential. So, you know, I think if we come out and we play the way we know we can play, then we'll be in the NCAA tournament, no problem. Now,
Coach Senderoff, this is his second year, obviously, with the team. Lost to Akron 3 times last season. Is 0-1 so far this season. He's never beaten Akron as the head coach. So how important is the game at Akron later in the season for you guys to just get for him? Just to, I don't know, give him some credit. I mean, you're measured on how you do against Akron, right?
This is true. I mean, it's huge, especially because the win streak they just got out of because of the Buffalo win. You know, Coach Dambrot is getting a ton of praise. And, you know, because Coach Sendy has never beat him, he's kind of getting a little bit of scoring that he doesn't really deserve. So it's huge for us to be able to kind of get the monkey off his back and get that win for him. But at the same time, you know, it'd be nice to go in there, spoil their senior night, and get out with a win.
What are you going to have to do that? Obviously, let's talk about some of the bigs on your team. Goodson, Tab had a really nice game against Buffalo a few days ago. And I don't know, Coach Senderoff was singing his praises, and he said, you know, welcome to the party, Mo and Tab, something to that effect. So what have those guys been doing lately that have helped you guys sort of get hot at the right time? Are they doing anything differently than they were at the beginning of the season, or are they just really hitting their stride and realizing their potential?
They're just being a little bit more consistent. You know, during the stretch where we were losing, inconsistency was big for them. That was why we were struggling. So, you know, the more consistent they are, the better we play as a whole. So I think, you know, the more consistent Melvin is and Darren and Mark, you know, the better we play together. So I think if we can get the 3 of them kind of going all on the same stroke at the same time, then, you know, we'll be playing pretty well. And I think that will be the key to being able to get those wins in the MAC tournament.
All right, Brian Frank, first start ever as a Golden Flash coming up tomorrow night. Brian, thank you for being here. More Sports Corner after this.